So in this chapter we will discuss about perimeters and areas of various figures. Okay, so already you know what is mean by perimeter. In 5th class also we discussed about perimeter and area. The definition of a perimeter is, what is the definition of perimeter? It is the sum of the lengths of the boundaries of the given figure or shape. Whatever the shape is given to you, if you want to find out the perimeter of the specific shape, what you need to do? You have to find the sum of the boundaries. In this figure, how many boundaries are there? There are 4 boundaries. This is 1, 2, 3 and this is 4. If we find the sum of these 4 sides, we will get our perimeter. Okay, so we will discuss here rectangle shape, triangle shape and square shape. Okay, so rectangle, how can we define a rectangle? It is a 4-sided closed figure in which opposite sides are equal. Rectangle means it is a 4-sided closed figure in which opposite sides are equal. This side is equal to this one and this side is equal to this side. Okay, so in this rectangle you are able to see that one side is bigger than the other side. So here this bigger side is known as length and it is denoted by small l. As we discussed that opposite sides are equal, if this is L and this also will be L only, and the smaller length is known as breadth. Breadth is denoted by small b. So this is small b means this side also will be small b only. So in this rectangle, how many sides are there? 4 sides are there. If we want to find out the perimeter of the rectangle, what we need to do? We need to add the boundaries of the rectangle. So how many boundaries are there? So here 4 boundaries are there. So let us find out the sum of the 4 sides. So L plus this B and this L plus B. So when adding, we used to add the like terms. So L how many times is there? 2 times L is there. And B how many times is there? 2 times B is there. So 2L plus 2B. 2L plus 2B. So here in these 2 terms we can see that 2 is common. Here also 2, here also 2. If 2 is common, so we can take it out common, and we can write from this 2L we have taken out 2. So what is left here? This L is left, and here in 2B 2 already taken out, so plus is plus, 2 is already taken out, so what is left here? B. So 2 into L plus B. So this is nothing but our formula to find out the perimeter of a rectangle. Either you can use this formula or you can use the concept to find out the perimeter of a rectangle. Okay, so you can use the formula or you can simply add the boundaries of the rectangle. You will get the same answer. So try to memorize this formula. Perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into L plus B. Okay. Moving on to the next figure. Triangle. So triangle has, what is triangle? It is a 3-sided closed figure. It is a 3-sided closed figure. So here let this side is A, this side is B, length of this side is A, length of this side is small b, and length of this side is small c. So can you tell me what is the perimeter of this triangle? A, B, C. This total length is C, this total length is A, and this total length is B. So here perimeter is A plus B plus C. Okay. So let us take an example. For example, this side is 5 cm, this is 2 cm, and this is 6 cm. So what would be the perimeter of this triangle? Can anyone answer? Just add the length. 6 plus 2 plus 5. So 6 plus 2 means 8. 8 plus 5 means 13. So 13 units. Here units are not mentioned, so we have to write only units. If centimeter is mentioned, we can write here centimeter. If meter is mentioned, then we can write here meters. So here no units are mentioned, that's why 13 units we need to write. Okay, moving on to next figure, square. So what is a square? A square is a four-sided closed figure in which all sides are equal. These all sides are equal. If suppose this side is S, this also will be S, this also will be S, and this side also will be S. So S is coming how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times S. 4 times S means 4 into S. Dot is nothing but into. So 4 into S is the formula to find out the perimeter of a square. So let us take an example. For example, a square is there with the side 4 centimeter each. 4 centimeter each. So what is the perimeter? What would be the perimeter here? 4 plus 4 plus 4 and plus 4. So 4 how many times? 4 times. So 4 into 4. Times means we write into. Already we discussed that in introduction to algebra. So 4 4s are 16. 16 centimeter. So is it clear, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how can we find out the perimeters of a figure? Either by adding the length of the boundaries or by using the specific formulae. Okay. So what is... So if I give one figure, so you can find out the perimeter, girls, right? Okay. So we discussed what is the perimeter definition and how to find out the perimeter of various shapes. Now see area of a figure. What is mean by area of a figure? Already in 5th class we discussed this also. How to find out the area of your palm, area of your textbook, and area of your classroom. So here once again we are going to revise the area concept. So what is mean by area? Area is nothing but the space or the region occupied by a flat shape. Means area is the space occupied by an object or by a shape. For example, I am keeping here one geometry box. So how much area is occupied, how much space is occupied by this geometry box will gives us the area of this geometry box. For example, you are placing your palm on a bench or on a desk. So how much area of the desk is being covered by your palm? That will gives the area of your palm. Okay. So we will try to find out the formula of these figures, like how we have found out the formula for perimeter of rectangle and square. In this figure, how many squares are being covered by this rectangle? Can anyone say? Here a rectangle shape is formed. So I need to find out the area of this rectangle. How can I find out? Here one square is nothing but 1 centimeter. So here how many squares is being covered by this rectangle? Already numbers are given here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 squares are covered by this rectangular shape. So which implies the area of this rectangle is 10 centimeter square. So what is the area of the rectangle here? It will be 10 centimeter square, and here units are important. Whatever the units are given, you have to write down the square to the unit. 10 square centimeter. If centimeter is given, you have to write down square centimeter. If meters are given, then you have to write down square meters. If kilometers are given, you have to write down square kilometers. Okay. Now, as you can see, we are getting the area of this rectangle. Girls, area of this rectangle as 10 square centimeter. Okay. Now we will try to generalize the formula. On this length side, how many squares are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 squares are there. On breadth side, how many squares are there? 2 squares are there. If I multiply 5 into 2, I will get here 10. Here, without formula, we are also getting 10. And 5 into 2 if we are doing, so we are getting the same. So, what is the area? Length into breadth. Remember this formula. Area of rectangle formula is L into B. And perimeter of rectangle formula is 2 into L plus B. Okay, try to memorize this formula in order to solve the problems in very less time. Okay, so here, can anyone say what is the area of square here? This is the square. So how many boxes we are getting here? 4 boxes we are getting. So 4 square centimeter is the area. And here each side is 2, 2, 2, 2. So 2 into 2, side into side, will gives us 4. Side into side. So this formula will be L into B. This will be side into side. Next, in this triangle, I need to find out the area of this triangle. Here a few complete squares we are getting and a few half squares we are getting. So we need to, by adding all the occupied squares, we need to find out the area, complete area of the triangle. See here, this is one complete square. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 is complete. Easily we are able to count. Now here fifth one. So in this fifth, this small space is left, which will be covered in this part. So thereby fifth square will be completed. Here sixth one. In sixth one we are able to get this much part. So this will be carried here. So thereby we are able to get here how many squares? The space occupied by this triangle is 6 square centimeter. Like this we have already done in 5th class. Okay, so area. This formula can be obtained by using half into base into height. So what is base and what is height? See here. So this is base on which it is sitting. So this is base. Okay, this base. So how many squares are there in this base? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squares it is getting. Okay, and height. So up to from base to last, how many squares we are getting here? 3. So base is 4 and height is 3. Now we will apply in this formula half base into height. Half, what is the base? 4. Height is 3. Half base into height. Half 4 into 3. Now here it is in denominator, it is in numerator. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. What is left? 1 into 2 into 3.
Good morning, ma'am.
3 twos are 6, 6 ones are 6. So without formula also we got the same 6 square units. So with the formula also we are getting the same. If you want to find out the areas of various shapes, you need to use the formula. Okay, if you want to do it in less time. Let's do by using some examples. Find the perimeter of the following figures. So we need to find out the perimeter of this figure. What is mean by perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but the sum of the length of the boundaries. So here how many boundaries are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boundaries are there. Can we name them as? This AB is one boundary, BC is other boundary, CD, DE and EA. So these are 5 boundaries. If we add the length of these boundaries, we will get the perimeter. Okay. 40 plus 50. 40 plus 50 plus 35 plus 60 plus 45. If we add them all, we will get 230. 40 plus 50 plus 35 plus 60 plus 45. 5 plus 5, 10. 0 in 10 means at ones place we are getting 0. So we have to write 0 here. 1 in the, this one should be written in the carry. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 5, 13. 13 plus 3, 16. 16 plus 6, 22. 22 plus 1, 23. So 23. Here what is the unit given? Centimeter. So 230 centimeter. Okay. Next to this, you all try, girls. Okay. How many boundaries are there? Can anyone answer me? How many boundaries are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 boundaries are there. Okay. You need to
12
find.
boundaries is there, ma'am.
Very good. So you need to add them all the boundaries. Then you will get the perimeter. Shabash. Next is find the perimeter of the following figures. Find the perimeter of the following figures. What would be the cost of putting a wire around each of these? What would be the cost of putting a wire? For example, this is our shape and around the boundaries we need to fence with a wire. Each of these shape given that 1 centimeter wire cost 15 rupees. So how much wire, what is the required quantity of the wire to keep it around the boundaries of the figure? If 1 centimeter wire cost is rupees 15, then how much total amount you need to pay, or what is the total required amount we need to find out here. Okay. First we need to check it out whether we need to find out the area or the perimeter. What he is saying here, what would be the cost of putting a wire around each of these shape? Around. So around means it on the boundaries. So on the boundaries, when we are discussing about the boundaries, we need to find out perimeter. Okay, we need to find out perimeter. So first we will find out the perimeter, then we will move on to the solution. Perimeter of this shape. How to find out the perimeter of this shape? How do you find out the perimeter of a shape? By adding all the boundaries. So 35 plus 55 plus 30. It gives us 120 centimeter. Okay. But what is given here? Here total 120 centimeter wire we need. But 1 centimeter wire cost is rupees 15. For 120 centimeter, what is the required amount we need to find out? So which operation we have to use here? 1 pen cost is 15 rupees suppose. So I need to find out the cost of 120 pens. So what I need to do here? Which operation? Plus, minus, into, division.
Plus.
We have to use here multiplication. Okay. So 1 pen cost is 15 rupees means 120 pens we get in how many means you have to use multiplication operation. So 120 into 15. 120 into 15. We'll get like this. You try this one. Okay.
Okay.
Next problem. A piece of wire is 60 centimeter long. So there is a wire whose length is 60 centimeter. What will be the length of each side if the string is used to form? You have been given a wire of 60 centimeter. With this wire, you need to form a square, a pentagon, and an equilateral triangle. Then equilateral triangle means it is a three-sided closed figure in which all sides are equal. Square means it is a four-sided closed figure in which all sides are equal. Pentagon. Pentagon means it is a five-sided closed figure in which all five sides are equal. In your childhood, I think you have played like this so many games. So here a quantity of mud will be you might have used some quantity of mud, and you have prepared so many toys by using that mud. So here we need to find here a wire is given which is of 60 centimeter. With this wire you need to form an equilateral triangle, a square and a pentagon. एक वायर दे दिया आपको 60 सेंटीमीटर का. ये वायर से क्या करने का है, आपको एक इक्विलेटरल ट्रायंगल बनाने का है. इक्विलेटरल मतलब तीन जो है ना इक्वल साइड के रहते हैं. स्क्वायर बनाने का है. स्क्वायर बनाने का है तो एक साइड कितने कितने का है था पूछ रहा हूँ. पेंटागन. पेंटागन में 5 साइडेड रहते इक्वल लेंथ के. तो पेंटागन में भी जो है ना एक साइड कितने की आती. तो अपने को क्या करना है, यहाँ पर कुछ नहीं करना है. टोटल लेंथ, व्हाट इज द टोटल लेंथ हियर. टोटल लेंथ है ना यहाँ पर कि क्या है, कितने साइड से 3 साइड से. तो टोटल लेंथ डिवाइडेड बाई 3. अगर टोटल 60/3 कितना होता बोलो. 60 को अपन 3 पार्ट्स में करेंगे तो एक साइड कितना होता.
60 एक पार्ट 10 का
60 को
15
नो 60 को 3 पार्ट्स में करना है.
मैम 20
वेरी गुड. 20 + 20 + 20. So here we can form an equilateral triangle in which each side will be of 20 centimeter. Very good, Rimsha. Okay, next square. Square. So in a square 4 sides will be there. So total length is 60. So 60 should be divided by here 4. So 60 divided by 4 means 60 should be divided by 4 means you have to make 4 parts of 60. 4 equal parts of 60.
15.
Very good. 15, 15, 15, 15. So here our each side of the square will be 15 centimeter. Very good. Pentagon. Pentagon means it is a 5-sided closed figure in which all 5 sides are equal. So here 60 should be divided into 5 parts. Each part will be how much, girls? 60 को 5 इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करो तो एक पार्ट कितने को आता है, अपने को बोलो.
12 मैम.
Very good, very good. Why? Because 12 5s are
12.
12, 12, 12, 12. 12 5s are 60. Okay.
16 less than 50.
Like that only we have find out here. Okay. A flower bed is in the shape of a square. Okay. A flower bed is in the shape of a square with a side 3.5 सेंटीमीटर. एक फ्लावर बेड है जो स्क्वायर शेप में है और उसका एक साइड कितना है, मतलब हर एक साइड 3.5 सेंटीमीटर. ईच साइड टू बी फेंस्ड विथ 4 रोज. इसको क्या करना है अब, 4 रोज से 4 रोज ऑफ रोप. रोप मतलब रस्सी. 4 rows of rope. It should be fenced. Fenced मतलब बाउंड्रीज. बाउंड्रीज को जो है ना अपन फेंसिंग करते. तो बाउंड्रीज को कितने बार फेंसिंग करो बोल रहे हो ना, एक एक साइड को 4 टाइम्स फेंसिंग करना बोल रहे. 4 रोज से 4 रोज से फेंसिंग करना. फाइंड द कॉस्ट ऑफ द रोप. तो टोटल कितनी रोप होना अपने को, टोटल कितनी रस्सी होना वो बाउंड्री वो फेंसिंग करने के लिए. Find the cost of the rope required at ₹15 per meter. Okay. So here fencing word use कर दी, यहाँ पे boundaries के बारे में बात आ रही. So we need to find out without any doubt perimeter. जहाँ भी fencing की या boundary की बात आ रही तो आपको क्या find out करना रहता गर्ल्स,
Perimeter.
Okay, very good. Yes. So here each side is of 3.5 centimeter. So 3.5 centimeter, 3.5 centimeter, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. Can you tell me the perimeter?
112.
It is a square in which all sides are equal. Each side is 3.5 centimeter. So perimeter will be adding the boundaries. 3.5 plus 3.5 7. 3.5 ₹3.5 कितने होते? 3 3 6 8 ने 8 ने 1 रुपया, तो 7 रुपये. ये 7, फिर ये 3.5 ये 3.5 7. 7 plus 7 मतलब 14. So a perimeter of this square is 14 centimeter. Perimeter of this square means 14 centimeter.
14 centimeter.
Okay. So for this perimeter, how many times the fencing is required? 1 2 3 4. 4 times. क्वेश्चन में बोल दिया ना उन्हें, तो अपने को टोटल 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करना. 14 into 4. 14 4 जा 56. ओके. 14 4 जा 56. ओके. 1 मीटर के लिए कितने कॉस्ट है यहाँ पर? 15 रुपीज़ है. तो अपने को टोटल कितना है? 56 मीटर से. तो 56 मीटर्स को कितना होता? कौन सा ऑपरेशन यूज करना यहाँ पर अपन? प्लस माइनस इंटू डिवीजन. इंटू 1 मीटर
Multiplication.
yes. So 15 into 56 చేయాలి. Okay, 15 into 56.
56.
Okay, you try in your rub book fast
Okay.
and answer me first.
I'm 15.
56 into 15. 15 into 56 or 56 into 15. Next problem, two sides of a triangle. Here we are discussing about triangular shape. So two sides are given. For example, this side and this side. Here it is 12 centimeter, it is 14 centimeter. Okay, two sides are given, two side lengths are given. The perimeter of the triangle and perimeter, total perimeter is given. And perimeter is given. Then we need to find out the length of the third side. First try to get the question properly. So two sides are given. Suppose this side is 12 and this side is 14, and total perimeter is given. Perimeter is given as 36. So we need to find out what is the length of this side. Can anyone answer for this problem? How can we find it out? We all know that perimeter is nothing but it is the sum of the length of the boundaries. 12 plus 14 and this side. If we add these three sides, we will get 36. Very good, very good. So 12 plus 14 and which third side, what is, we don't know the measurement. If we add these three, we will get 36. So we need to find out this side. So this side, how do we find it out? First we need to find these two. 12 plus 14 कितना होता? 26. Okay. ये दोनों का 26 हो रहा, मगर पूरा कितना है कहते? 36 है. ठीक है, तो ये साइड कितना आता है अपने को? कैसा करना है ये साइड आने के लिए? टोटल में से ये दोनों को निकाल देना, मीन्स माइनस कर देना. 36 minus 26 means 6 minus 6 0, 3 minus 2 1. So our required side will be of 10 centimeter. Okay, our required side will be of 10 centimeter. Okay.